Thank you, Luke, for your arguments. I'd like to counter some of the points you made. You mentioned that games and apps provide the game for free and fund it by advertising and collecting data. While this is true, games and apps also give you options to pay to go ad-free and opt out of data collection. Secure Home doesn't give users this option and instead advertises and collects data. This financially benefits Secure Home, while also negatively affecting customers as they're exploited for additional profits. While the use of advertising to reduce and eliminate prices is a good strategy, it should not be used without an alternative for customers. A customer could buy a smart home device and sign up, then begin to receive ads. They were not informed before they bought the product on the advertising and given no option to opt out. This is unethical and false advertising. You also stated that Secure Home collects data to improve device security. While this may be the case, instead of a possibly unsecure device, customers now have substantial amounts of information at risk. This counteracts the improvements that may be made in the security of devices by increasing the risk of customer data being breached. While it is necessary to collect some data for product improvement, the significant amount of data and type are extensive and more than what should be required for this. Secure Home does not need to know customer habits and movements to improve products. This is only beneficial on advertising to the customer. If cybercriminals found this information, they could easily rob the house, conduct spear phishing emails, and conduct scam calls. This level of detail allows criminals to go into specifics and be more believable, so that they gain the individual's trust. Having this data collected puts customers at a high level of risk that cannot be balanced by the improvements that could be made from this information. According to the Privacy and Personal Information Act 1998 and the Australian Privacy Principles, users should be given a choice to opt in or out of data collection. While Smart Home may be following this, they should also request explicit consent. This will allow customers to see and know what data is being collected and why, as well as give them an opportunity to not let Secure Home collect the data. You also mentioned that Secure Home could encrypt all data and regularly update security policies. This would not be possible due to the significant amount of data collected. Implementing encryption is very expensive and requires new hardware and software to be installed. Most businesses only encrypt payment information and passwords. This is because of the cost of implementing encryption and the practicality of accessing it. Furthermore, the cost of encrypting all this data would significantly outweigh the income brought in through selling data. It would be cheaper for Smart Home to not collect this data and forgo the revenue from the sale of data than to encrypt all data. Smart Home's data collection methods put customers at risk to increase their revenue. This is unethical towards customers who should be given the option to opt out. Customers should also be able to have an option to avoid targeted ads and to not have their data collected.